I don't know if you're even freaking ready for what waits behind that door. When we set foot into that room, it's every freaking mermaid item and DIY, the walls and the clothes, all of it in the entire Animal Crossing New Horizons. We've got the complete collection. We push for pearls, we search for scallops, we praise Pascal, and now we've got it all. And I'm going to share it with all of you. Together, we check out Mermaid Glory. It's going to be so much fun because this set is so freaking good. Barnacles are okay and anemone are alright, but you all know the most important part of this new undersea adventure. It's the pearls and the scallops, because those convert into mermaid items. And today we're talking about every single mermaid DIY, every single mermaid item, all of them. And I bet there's more than you've even seen, because we've got 11 placeable items, 3 walls and rugs, and 7 clothing items for a whopping collection of 21 pieces of mermaid awesomeness. We're going to feel like true Ariels by the end of this episode, so make sure to smash that like button if you're pumped to see all this stuff. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been having fun with the update. We're going to have to decorate an entire room and decorate our bodies. I've been chilling, wearing this wetsuit because I want to make sure that my clothes are nice and protected, although my shoes get soggy when I do dive and my hat gets a little damp. There's no dryers in the game, no hair dryers. There's drying racks, but I'm not a fan, especially because it's been raining a ton on Peach Reef. I got to real quick thank a lot of you from the awesome Discord server. SwitchStrong is the place to be for all sorts of items, and I'm going to prove it to you because people from the Discord server helped me get all these mermaid items. I got to thank Sekblad, Sunflower Sniper, Tiny Dino, Britt Vandy, Lenico, Miss Laura Dean, Megpul Syrup, Metroid, Private Sarah, and Thistle Patches for helping me out and helping the community out to collaborate and collect this awesome mermaid set. If you guys are looking for any specific item or any villager, make sure to join the Discord, link in the description down below. People are so helpful, so kind, and everybody seemingly plays the game all the time, so they have lots of stuff and can probably help you out. Now, I want to start off with the mermaid outfits and attire so we can get really into the mood. If we want to feel like Ariel, if we want to be a true person, if we want to be a true mermaid, we need to look the part. So there's my tiny mermaid tiara, and I'll put on the mermaid fishy dress, and I'll also don the mermaid shoes, so you can see a little bit of loveliness. Now, I do have the snorkel mask. I'm not sure if that's very mermaid-esque. Mermaids can breathe underwater. They don't need that sort of stuff. But I'll pop this up a little bit for you. We'll get you a little bit more light in the night. And you can see beautiful dress. I got the clamshell bra. I got the little tiara thing up here. I got the little tiny, look at those tiny shoes. Ooh, they're so healed. I go from 6'2" to 6'4" with something like that. Very nice. I probably should pop off this snorkel. I really probably should remove the snorkel so you guys can see my true mermaid beauty and decide if I'm worthy of Disney princess status or not. I'm going to put on a different mermaid princess dress. Now, I know the update's mostly about the ocean, Pascal, Pirate Gulliver, but I heard there's this new feature for the in-game Switch that we have to see for ourselves. Let's sit in my game room. Oh my gosh. It's Hypercharge Unboxed, a fantastic first-person shooter available now on the eShop. Make sure to click the link in the description down below so you can see the game for yourself. Remember that time when Woody told Buzz, "You are a toy"? Well, he was totally right, because in Hypercharge Unboxed, you are a toy, working your way through massive environments to make this one of the most unique, fun, and best looking shooters on the Switch. And that is no BS. This game looks glorious. It plays super well. It's got tower defense co-op. There is single player. They just added a really good tutorial. And of course, you got competitive online. You'll be improving your gun as you go and working through these wonderful toy worlds, making this beautiful blend of Pixar and FPS. Look, this game gets the full-on SwitchForce seal of approval. You have to check it out. Even though it's a totally different pace than Animal Crossing, it's still got charm, it's still got variety, and it's still so freaking good. Shooters are hard to do on Switch. This one nails it. And I respect the devs so much for listening to fan feedback and improving and adding to their game to make it great. So now is the best time to get Hypercharge Unboxed. Make sure to check it out if it sounds interesting to you. Link in the description down below. It's one of the coolest shooters ever on Switch. Oh la la, this one's fancy. This is when I go to the ball and I'm like, Prince Eric, oh my gosh. Don't fall for Vanessa, are you kidding me? Sing. Okay, the whole Ursula sing is bored into my brain because I like that movie when I was little, and Little Mermaid on NES is the first video game I ever beat. This is a very fancy dress. You can't really see the shoes, but I promise I'm still wearing them. All right, pop out of the camera. I'm going to put on the other dress and it's a blue variant. And I'm going to put on the other shoes, which you'll be able to see in a second here. So here's the blue variant of the dress. There's the tiara. There's one tiara. Blue variant of the dress. Blue and pink. Make it pink, make it blue. Little Princess Aurora spectacular here. Oh, and you can kind of see the shoes as the dress flutters up. All right, let's actually take that dress off. We'll put our last fishy dress on, which is a little bit more comfortable for me. And I can move around a little better, and you can see, ooh, Gayla's like, dude, where'd you get them heels? I'm like, yo, I never knew my guy had such a carrot nose until I looked at him sideways, and then I was like, why you a carrot? Why you a carrot? All right, now we got to go into the house and check out all the items. So those are the clothing pieces that you can get. One of my favorite things with new sets are always the walls, the floors, and the rugs. I think they're just very spectacular, especially, whoop, don't look at that, don't see that, stop, no one saw that. Especially because they really can accentuate the entire room. It's not just a piece, but it dictates the whole theme. Now, I've set up a little fun area here, but we're going to clean this up right now. Come on, clean up, everybody, everywhere. Pick up the TV, maybe in your hair. All right, so let's check out the Mermaid Floor and see what that is like. It's right over here, the Mermaid Flooring. Ooh, look at that. Is it moving or is it solid? I think it's solid. It would be more impressive as a movie, but it's got a very nice look to it. The blues and the pinks, it's very pastel-y. I hope Nintendo releases some pastel, more pastel Joy-Con like they did with the AC Joy-Con. But look at that floor, it's very nice. Oh, I like it a lot, so nice. Big thanks again to everybody who helped contribute. You couldn't have done this video without you, so thank you guys and girls. I appreciate you. I have glee for you, all of you. Everybody over on SwitchForce, you're all fantastic. Anyhow, that is the flooring. Let's give the wallpaper a little bit of a mermaid. Look at that, it's very nice with the shell support structures, and there are actually animated bubbles flying through. Now the fish do not move, which would be a nice little touch, but the bubbles, in honor of the bubbles from deep sea diving, are coming up. I got some tips on bubbles coming later. We talked a little bit about bubbles in my How to Get Pearls Fast video. If you want to check that out, that just went up on the channel. But there's going to be a deeper dive into the deepest diving coming up soon. So now we got the wallpaper, we got the flooring. This is a really fancy room. It looks so nice. Let me drop the rug down there. Spread out the rug. Ooh, all right, some starfish, nice. Now we're bringing in some greens. So we got the pinks and we got the greens, and we're bringing them in kind of together. Very nice. And we also might do you like the dress? I think it's very flattering. It's very figure holding and hugging. And I got the little pearl waistband thing and the little flare out fish. Ooh, open toed. You can see my little toes. Do I have 4 toes? What happened to my pinky? Maybe it's just buried in the sandal. The heel. I don't know. Whatever. Also, what happened to my fingers? Have I always not had fingers? Am I always... Who stole my fingers? I'm really becoming a mermaid. This isn't good. I didn't bargain for this. I thought that we would just check out the items. I didn't know I'd actually become a mer person. All right, so we got to go through all of the items here. The Mermaid Chair is going to be the first thing that we drop down, and we're going to spin around and take a seat. This is where, if you want to have a little mermaid glam party, you're like, you know what? I like this chair. It is shiny in the back, iridescent even, one might say, and then as you rotate around, you see the pink cushion. It doesn't look like it's the most supportive cushion, but that's okay. Luckily, there are a lot of other items for us to go through, including the mermaid bed. Now, the mermaid bed, I think, is really cute. It doesn't take up a lot of real estate, which I appreciate, and it's just a very nice bed that my character does not want to lay in. There we go. Got some nice accent pillows. It's barely big enough for me, but still just the right size. Got those iridescent shells on the borders. Pink comforter, pink sheets, and the little tassels for added design. You can see the nice little starfish pillow beneath my head, a little fish pillow, very nice, and even some designs, some little smaller touches on the comforter of like shells and starfish and things of that sort. So a very fantastic bed. This is one of my favorite pieces in the entire collection. I love this one a lot. And you can see the little stitching on the fish. Ooh. Just so nice. My character looks so freaking happy. Now there's more obviously in store, including the Mermaid Lamp. Now the Mermaid Lamp is pretty neat. It's a nice big lamp, and it almost reminds me of like a spotlight or a traffic light. I can't quite tell. Like, is this the thing that you see when the fish cross the road? Or is this the thing you see when you're trying to take glamour shots of all your legless friends? But I like the little dangly starfish that's hanging off the side. That is what you'll use to activate the lamp, right? So, yeah, we can come over here and click it on and off. I wish you could actually see the animation of pulling the string. That would be pretty neat. But we're not there yet. Now, the mermaid sofa is another cute piece. It's very regal. I love, though, that it has one arm. I think that's such a nice little touch and nice little aesthetic. I feel like it's such a pretty set. I feel like so many people, we have, like, Zen Garden and like, oh my gosh, too many, and you know, people are trying to make cottages and things of that sort. Shout out to you, Pat, over at Nintendo Talk Cottage Core. I know that's your thing right now. I feel like mermaid is going to be a thing. I don't know what our hashtag's going to be, but like Merlife is it's going to get overboard fast because these are so freaking nice. And I love that even the closet, while not the same exact color as the shell borders of the bed, it's also iridescent. I think that's one of the nicest touches of all this furniture is that it just glistens and glimmers without a whole lot of effort. I think that's so freaking beautiful. So we're building out quite the room. It's an impressive collection of furniture. There's a lot of really good things here. The Mermaid Dresser is really nice. It's got a nice little aesthetic. You can even see that there are custom handles for the drawer knobs, which I think is really cool. A shell and a starfish. Very, very fancy. Some perfume. Looks like a little mirror. And maybe like a little powder type guy, or I don't know, just a little starfish. Some starfish sticking on the back as well. And it's iridescent all the way around. Now the room is filling up fast, as you can see. Because this stuff, it's a hefty load. The wall clock is right here, and that is pretty nice. I don't like this as much. I feel like it kind of looks like a baby mobile, something of the sort. It doesn't, for me, it just doesn't seem to do the trick. I think it's an interesting piece, but I don't know. It looks very childish, whereas everything else I think looks very elegant, and I'm not sure it's the best match or fit, but that's okay. We have 3 more items to go through, including the Mermaid Screen, which is one of the coolest, and I know a lot of you out there have been loving this. This is kind of like that little room divider or something for your wardrobe, a very beautiful screen with, that, again, that iridescent blue-pink glow. Fish patterns. It'd be really neat if the fish were animated on the screen, like it was actually a screen made out of screens, like TV screens. Alas, we're not going to get that crazy yet. Maybe the next set of items. What do you think is next? Summer shells, cherry blossoms, young bamboo, mermaid. Do you think it's going to be something in August with whatever they bring there? If like Brewster brings like a coffee house lounge lifestyle collection? Or you think it's going to be a Nintendo collection eventually? Or you think it's going to be like the fall mush collection, which we've seen a lot of because people have time traveled. But it still be fun to collect organically and on our own. But I think there's got to be at least another DIY collection between now and all the mushroom fall stuff. That's like November. That's like far away. I'm hoping in August we get something. I don't know. Again, I really believe that Brewster is coming soon, and also farming. So it might be a farming type collection, which I don't know how much I love the idea of straw hats and scarecrows, but maybe there'll be some cute stuff. I don't necessarily want like a hoe wand. That sounds horrible. Like a rake. A hoe. You know what I mean. All right. Anyways, next item on the list. Oh, it's the vanity. Let's put the vanity over here because we do have, we're running out a little bit of space here. Hoe wand. All right, that's the vanity for our makeup. Never say that again. SwitchForce Zach, never say that again. As you can see, there are more perfumes and some powders and things of that sort. Even the mirror looks a bit iridescent. Now, what's interesting is I don't believe you get reflections in the mirrors in this game. I've been playing Last of Us Part 2, and you can absolutely always see the characters in the mirror, which I think is so cool. This one you can't. It's just an iridescent mirror, which doesn't do us much good as we're trying to assess our styling for the day, but it is very cool looking. And that brings us to our final item, which is the Mermaid Table. Now here you have a lovely table that again is dotted with some sea life and some sea creatures. We've got a beautiful pink top with blue and a little bit iridescent. So a really awesome collection. I think so many of these items are so fancy and so fun. And if you get up close, like they all are really well made and they all look really, really great. I appreciate that these items are not tied specifically to the season. They're tied towards a theme in the same way that Pirate Gulliver is bringing pirate items, and in the same way that I hope Brewster brings like coffee items or farming. I mean, even if farming is not really my cup of tea, I think it's very cool to have these sets that are based around an idea or a creature or just like an aesthetic more so than, I mean, like the seasonal ones are good too, don't get me wrong, but I just like this so much. I think if I had to pick my few favorites, it's the bed and the couch are honestly fantastic. And then I personally really like the screen and the wallpaper. I think those are really good. The floor isn't too bad either, but the wallpaper really shines. And there's something to kind of like for everybody here. There's so many good ones. Which is your favorite mermaid item? Which item do you want the most? Now, in order to get these, you do need pearls. So make sure to check out my pearl guide so that you can craft as many as you need and as many as you want. And make sure to check out the Discord server because I think a lot of people will honestly help you out if you're having a hard time getting pearls. One time it took me 44 minutes to get a single scallop, so I understand the difficulty. It's not a red situation where he only shows up once every 3 weeks. But those pearls and those scallops and those Pascal encounters, they're rarer than you might think. And so collecting all of this will take time. Maybe you'll use some friends to help you out. But in the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the mermaid items in the comments down below. This is the complete collection, the clothes, the walls, the floors, the rugs, and all of the placeable items decked out in such a fancy way. This is so much better when I had this room. The zipper freaking Easter room, the Bunny Day room, or the CJ Fishing Tournament room, like those were okay, but the Bunny room literally like made my eyeballs bleed gumballs. They were dripping out, just like melted gum. You ever leave gum in the sun? It's like, down my face because Zipper burned our eyes with those egg-tastic colors. And then the CJ Fishing stuff was okay. It was just kind of lame. This, though, this is magnificent. I know it's pretty girly themed, and that's fine. I think it's still very cool. As a Animal Crossing boy, as a villager male boy in the game, like whatever. I still like the iridescent. I have iridescent Nike shoes. I like blue and pink. Some of my favorite colors. So rock on, everybody. Wear what you want. Put the stuff that you want in your room. Have fun. It doesn't matter. It's just a silly game. And it's a silly game that has brought us all a lot of joy. So I have to say thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you again to everybody who contributed and donated for this video. The items are spectacular, and I love you all one more time. It's Sekblad, it's Sunflower Sniper, it's Tiny Dino, Britt Vandy, Laneko, Miss Laura Deanne, Megbull Syrup, Metroid Private Sarah, and Thistle Patches. Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you to everybody for subscribing. Members, special shout out. I see you guys. I appreciate you so much. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy and stay smart out there. And until next time, I love you a lot. SwitchForce, out.